So after a New York appellate court suspended Rudy Giuliani's license to practice law in the state of New York, today a D.C. Court of Appeals suspended Rudy Giuliani's license to practice law in the District of Columbia. Why? Well, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So you'll recall that a few weeks ago, a New York appellate court suspended Rudy Giuliani's license to practice law in New York. And now, today, a District of Columbia appellate court suspended Rudy's law license to practice in D.C. Now, to be fair, the D.C. appellate court didn't enter any independent findings. They based their suspension on what the New York appellate court found. But folks, what the New York appellate court found was pretty dramatic. Quote, in a 33-page opinion, the New York court panel wrote that there is uncontroverted evidence that Giuliani communicated demonstrably false and misleading statements to courts, lawmakers, and the public at large in his capacity as lawyer for former President Donald J. Trump and the Trump campaign in connection with Trump's failed effort at re-election in 2020. And that was a unanimous 5-judge panel in New York that made those dramatic findings. So what's next for Rudy Giuliani? Well, remember those federal search warrants that were issued by a federal judge to search for and seize Rudy Giuliani's electronic devices because they contained evidence of crime there was probable cause to believe? So what happened after the federal prosecutors seized those electronic devices? They were turned over to a special master. Here's the headline. Judge grants federal prosecutors' request for a special master to review materials seized during Giuliani raid. And that is so the special master can independently go through the materials and see if there's any attorney-client privileged material that the prosecutors shouldn't have. But folks, here is the big ticket question. If Rudy Giuliani was so reckless in the public statements he made to courts, to lawmakers, and to the public at large, as found by the New York appellate court that suspended his law license, if he was so reckless publicly in his communications, how reckless do you think he was in his private electronic communications, his emails, his text messages, the communications that he never thought would see the light of day or the inside of a courtroom? I'm betting he was pretty darn reckless. And it sure looks like Rudy Giuliani is about to go through some more things, because justice matters. And as always, folks, thank you for watching these daily Justice Matters videos. If you would like to more formally support our all-volunteer efforts, our content, our mission, feel free to go over to patreon.com. You can sign up to become a patron, and if you do, I'll send you some Team Justice stickers and a personal handwritten note of thanks. Folks, as always, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.